Heidi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. And when we last left off, we did Frank's chapter way back on the farm, and now we're going to the relatively side area of Lakeside Holiday Camp, which is where most of Lizzie's story is going to be. I know it has been a while since I recorded anything from this game. The last part was like 3 weeks ago, but I finally gotten around to actually writing down all the stuff for the rest of the game, so I should be able to finish it today. I mean, not put everything up today, but you know what I mean.
Lizzie, Mrs. Grace! Rachel? Hey, what on earth's going on? It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning, and all the power went out, and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. And then Sean Davis said he was going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl who went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where is Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I've been looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here, and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
Poor naive soul, she doesn't know that everybody's dying. Ah, well. Alright, so this, much like the farm, is a very outdoor place. In fact, I pretty much had probably the hardest time writing down directions for this chapter because there aren't... I mean, there are landmarks, but like a lot of the areas in this place, kind of like the farm, look the same. So I'm going to try my best to make my way around and find all that I can show off here. There's a phone inside this post office.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
Well, like you're not using one right now.
Exactly.
Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, alright?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
I'm sure you have...
Brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you.
Uh-oh.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, sounds like Lizzie and Stephen might have been getting back together behind Kate's back. Oh, look, there's a soap dispenser. That's handy. But yeah, there are actually a lot of words that could describe this thing. Alive is certainly one of them. Sentient might be one. I don't know, maybe you just can't think of words, but yeah, who knows. Anyway, we're going to head this way. We're not going to go into the main hall until, like, pretty much the end of the chapter. That's where the final event's going to be. But we are going to head this way toward... actually, I think there's an event over here, is there not?
Boy, Shipley.
Yes.
I want to work with you. What? Get over here, stuff, lad, and keep your voice down.
Oh, there we go.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Right, we are going to be seeing, even though this is Lizzie's story, we are going to be seeing a lot of stuff pertaining to the relationship between Rachel and Rhys as well. That's going to be a major thing that they're going to be showing off here. There's Lizzie's trailer up here. And there's going to be an event inside there. I think that they, because like when I restarted the game today, it brought me back to like the lighted up path leading to Chapter 4, and I noticed that I couldn't use the sprint. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I think they disabled the sprint in between chapters like that. Oh, there we go.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
Oh my.
Sunburn bit. It's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Stevie and Kate had a bit of a fight, and I guess pardon the inappropriateness, but he and Lizzie went to banging. That's always a great idea to do when you're in a relationship that doesn't seem like it's quite working. Instead of trying to work it out, just go bang someone else. Especially since that might have been instigated by your terrible, terrible mother. Oh, there's radio.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dreamed through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns.
Hmm?
I wake up with eyes full of liquid light.
That's not creepy.
I'm going to concentrate
Oh, you're not
all
done.
5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Okay. Alright, so let's go to the tennis courts. Because there is... Oh, I'm going to this one. Oh, there's people. Hey, people.
It's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu
Where's
here.
where's Sean? Oh.
I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family left and left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this day. There's 15 people up and left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out to the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads, through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's your problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
Yeah, Sean's kind of an asshole. Throughout, like, the entirety of this story. You remember he was the one who decided to leave that dying dude on the side of the road after they caused an accident. At least I assume he was dying. I mean, he was going to die anyway because of the pattern and everything, but, you know.
I think it was instant.
Oh,
I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I've woken the baby. Just leave
oh, that's right,
me
she's got
alone.
Dylan.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
We can't go in here, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Actually, it's a little bit easier to get around than I first thought. There should be a phone booth up this away. Come on, pick up the speed, dude. Oh, there's a phone booth. And it's ringing. Snowdrop. I think all of these, like, camping areas are named after flowers. I don't know if snowdrop's a flower. I'm not a flower expert. Florologist? Is that what that
This
is?
is Kate Collins and Stephen
Okay.
Appleton. Leave a message.
We got an answer machine.
It's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If
You said don't
want
use the
to meet me,
phones.
I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
He said not to use the phones anymore. Alright, so there is... This is the laundry room, I believe. That's where the next event is. No, this is the main hall again. That's the laundry room. Oh yeah, and it's going to be perpetually raining here as well. That's the thing that happens.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed, and then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. Still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter Bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time.
You should replace him, maybe.
Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got
Nice.
plenty of time to be
Just-
whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
I think they mentioned at one point she was in a car accident and she has a bad leg because of it. Nice of Frank to just leave his tools there, I suppose, but I know that this isn't where he died, so not sure why they're still there. I know that there isn't a whole lot of commentary going on with these, especially with this game. That's mainly because there's a lot of the story is all told through the voices of the characters, so it is kind of hard to get thoughts in between, especially if when they're like kind of pauses in between some of their lines, like now I have to finish a thought dramatically sort of thing. Now these trailers here, or caravans, whatever you want to call them, you can get an achievement or a trophy rather by attempting to open all of them. That was like the first achievement I got in this game, was trying to open all of the caravans. But there's a radio in this one.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not a something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
Oh, you're being possessed. That's a thing that can happen. What is this supposed to be? Fast. Oh, I guess laundry detergent? I don't know. Okay, so we've done that. There should be a soccer court up this way. Or football, I guess, since this is Britain. Look at them leaving all this paper plates and stuff out in the rain. That's not going to be a good place to leave them. I mean, well, then they are all disappeared and stuff, so I don't think that really crossed their minds, but still. Hello? There you go.
It's quite something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash.
Well, you're an asshole.
Up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, Ned. Night.
Okay, so here's where the directions I put up get a little bit confusing. There's a bathroom. Is there an event in here? Just want to check. In this here place? No? Okay. Okay, so there's like a bathroom nearby. And we'll have to walk towards some tents. And there's a campfire. Okay, that's the bathroom. It has the two in there. Oh, there's tents. So there's a campfire over here. Is it a motion event? Yes, it's a motion event. The campfire... Oh, it's where the frickin' motion event is, duh. Alright, let's see what people are going to talk about here.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's...
I also think it's funny, pardon me for interrupting, but she, like, her whole figure lights up when she was using the lighter.
He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen's thought of a way through the quarantine.
Oh, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Did you see that?
Alright, I know that there's something past here, because the directions you mentioned a yellow tent. So there's going to be some more caravans up this way where there's an event. If I can find them. Oh, there we go. These are smaller caravans, too. This is more of what I think of when, you know, people say, you know, caravan in this sort of context, these small camper trailers. And I know what they're talking about with this event. I've seen it before. Well, I've seen all of these events before, but I remember this one in particular.
Mrs. Graves. Sean, baby Dylan, is he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it. Di.
You try and get out of the valley. All the roads are shut there.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, the crash.
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright, baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's
Not that guy who fell into the river.
Now I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob
can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Rhys, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Is that it?
Oh, Robert.
No, okay. So yeah, the Lizzie ball here, kind of odd that she has a small one falling around. I know I mentioned it in the last video, at the very end of the last video, that she has a small one falling around too. I wonder what that might be about. Let's see. Sorry, just looking up the road. Right, there's that. Okay, I know where this is. We gotta go in here. There's actually kind of like a trail in between these rocks. These rocks are kind of like at the very center of the camping ground, and like everything's built around them. But they have these little markers here.
Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look her in the eyes. Are you sure we got enough money?
Yeah. Once we're in France, we can start working anyway.
My dad will bloody skin you.
We'll be in Spain and married by the time your dad knows we've gone.
I think it's funny how they just have a, you know, they have a plan and everything, but, you know, it's not necessarily going to work out like, oh, yeah, we're just going to get to France and just, we'll have jobs. We're going to just get jobs. You know, that's not always, that's not what always a thing that'll happen. You know, what if you don't get jobs? Okay, so camping. Okay, radio and a caravan. So I'm gonna go in the right area. Yes, I'm going in the right direction. Should be a caravan we can get into, and it has a radio. Or hold on. One of these areas has a radio in a caravan, and one has one outside. Alright, this is where I'm gonna get lost, I guess. Alright, this is one that has the one outside.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough.
Not the red zone?
I'm gonna try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes some kind of sense.
But there's no parking in the red zone.
I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
Okay. Now let's go across here then. There's a caravan we can get into here. That'll have a radio inside. I just gotta figure out which one, because most of these caravans are locked. You can't get in. No. Usually the ones that you can get into are at least slightly opened. Oh, there it is. You can even hear the radio from here. Open. There we go.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Well, that was a quick one. Alright. There should be... This is open now. Actually, there should be a motion event around here somewhere. It's near an umbrella, but there are lots of these umbrellas. Maybe Umbrella was behind it the whole time. Resident Evil reference. Maybe we're playing as Barry. That would make no sense at all, but that would give it more points in my book, I think. I mean, not that I don't like the game to begin with, but... You see Barry just running around like, oh, I'm the only person left in the world, and I'm trying to figure out what's happened. Okay, that's... I don't want to go to the playground just yet. I know the playground is... a little bit further than I need to be right now. Where is... Okay, so from the radio outside the caravan, which is over here, walk toward the water. There's a motion event near one of the umbrellas. Shut up. And except there's like, 50 of them. one of them has motion visible. It's got doghouses, though. Anyway, I know that there is an event down this way anyway. There's a map as well for an achievement. This is where I kind of usually get lost anyway. Good. Getting lost is fun. Remember, this is, I think, yeah, this is where I got a little lost when I was going for the achievements in the first place. There's a barbecue. Is the motion event near one of these umbrellas? Is it near this one? No. There's the playground. We don't want the playground yet. Or is it a different playground? Hold on.
She's not in the office either.
Oh, well, you can always watch this anyway.
Village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be alright.
Do you want me to go look for him?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
Whoa. Let's see if we can play on this. Looks like we could turn it at the very least. We can't get on it, which... that kind of sucks. But then we can get on the thing in Chapter 1. I think we can mess with the swings. Alright, let's see if I can use... Okay, so there was some going around and stuff here. That's at the pool. No, this is more caravans. Maybe it's over here. And I know that this thing does lead you to at least motion events, but...
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
That's going to repeat for a while now. Pretty much for the rest of the chapter, unfortunately. So just something we've got to get used to. Oh, this is the motion event here. I just have to go further down, I suppose. The loop, I guess, around is where they was trying to take me.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him. It's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise.
But I'm going to be rude.
But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Okay, all that really told me was that Kate is a bitch. Good to know, I suppose. But there's supposed to be a gate that can open here now? Is it open? No? Oh, this gate. Okay, so this is the one that'll lead us to the event now down near the water. Yeah, there's the map down there. So it's like a separate section of the sort of beach area here on the lake. There should be an event somewhere around here. Well, at least the barbecue. It's around here somewhere. There should be... Can I get closer to the water? Looks like
She's done the runner.
Oh, there he is.
Don't
Okay.
say that, Rhys. She wouldn't do that. Would she? What about Dylan?
She's not exactly jumped at the chance of looking after him, is she? She just left you to it. She's not coming back.
I let her go. She's always thinking of everyone else. There must be something important she needs to do.
It looks like you're in charge now.
So I guess this means we're not leaving, are we?
Spain can wait. Listen, you get back in there, and you make this the best bloody Peter Pan ever performed in England. I'm gonna go and get your mum and dad.
They're gonna
Promise me you'll come back.
tear me apart for dating you.
I promise.
Okay. Alright, so... let's head all the way back up. And get back on track with this little walkthrough I kind of wrote down for myself here. Because hopefully it should be like the other... There isn't too much else to do in this chapter, so it should be like the other ones, and I can get this done within the 45-minute limit I'm giving per video on this LP here, but yeah, there's like 13 and a half minutes pretty much at this point left on my timer, so we should have no problems whatsoever finishing up here, because it's just like stuff at the pool and then the final events of the chapter, because this is going to basically loop around to back to the entrance of the park here. Alright, going to the pool building, the little locker room, changing room, whatever you want to call it.
Let me get that. Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's
I'm fairly sure you had help,
Well, you
but
weren't there, were you?
that's not the point.
No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay? I thought... I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
That's not necessarily true. He keeps telling everybody, get off the phones, this isn't really flu, it's an alien invasion, and it's in the signal, and people don't want to hear that. I think there's another event in this particular building. I think this is the building I meant to go to first. But then I went to the other one. But that's still okay. You know, these can be found in any order.
Found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
Oh, dead birds again, okay.
Fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhys. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe. Yeah,
Oh,
something like
yes,
that.
the dentists were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A hoover bag? Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over their chalet.
Oh, yeah, but people kind of turn to ashes or whatever. There's the event schedule. Now, we're pretty much at the end of the chapter. When the loudspeaker starts going on with that guy, I don't know if it's gonna do it again here, but basically it's like a pre-recorded message, like a emergency stuff, telling you to go to the main hall of the camp. And luckily, like I said, the road kind of loops around. That up here, that's the post office. So we've come full circle to the entrance of the park. And we're now going to head into the main hall for the final events of the chapter. So, yay. I've noticed that it hasn't been doing the announcement a lot lately, though. It only did the one time. Yeah, obviously they were set up for Peter Pan, and it looks like there's somewhat of a pardon me, a emergency situation going on here, obviously. Or is the event not showing up? Well, that made me look stupid. Did I glitch something? I hope I didn't glitch anything. That would be embarrassing. If that were the case, let's look around here for... Is there anything else I can find? Anything in the bathrooms? Missing... Yep. I'll say it's missing. We're missing... I didn't find a glitch, did I? This never happened before. Where's Lightball? Lightball, I need you to lead me around to the place I need to go. So I've done everything that I need to do, at least everything that I've seen written down. Oh, good, I'm going to go looking for this damn light ball thing. I'm not going to start the whole game over again, am I? I hope not. Because that would be annoying as hell. Well, I mean, not really that annoying. I just run through all the other chapters, but still, this isn't the thing that's supposed to happen. I'm just gonna go along this main road here, see if I can find the happy light ball again. Usually it's just like, it's just content to just start, you know, buzzing around me.
This is a public service announcement.
There we go.
Mountain District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy...
Well, that should mean that, that the event's on again, right?
Be sure to report any symptoms of...
I'm gonna try heading back to the main hall from here. And see if that will, affect anything. I don't think there's anything down there that I would have missed. I could just, I don't know if that's a shortcut or anything like that. Because the main hall is right up here, so I don't really need to take it even if that is the case. So I'll leave it in the laundry room. That wasn't even a motion event. Alright, let's head back inside and see if that helps change anything. No. Alright, this is more than a little annoying. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically, like, I know that there's only like 5 minutes left on this timer here, but what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cut the video here and then make like a second part to go along with it, because all that's really left is just this one event, and you know, everything that because everything else we need to do is done. And I'm going to figure out if I'm going to like basically reload my reload my save from the last checkpoint and see if that will, you know, fix everything. So one moment, and I will see you in the next part.